It's moving day.
Here, keep that in a safe place.
Moving day, and well, not really totally moving day, but so what are your thoughts on this shop? Tell me one of your best memories.
Clearly, my first memory was pulling up the driveway for the first time when I'd never even owned the place or had seen it. Be still. I knew I was in the right spot. We did not expect to ever move. We considered getting another place to live to supplement this, but here we are, moving on out. There's nothing like it, but it is a bit bittersweet. It's not like it's been a huge run of time and experiences, but a lot's gone on here. So much cool stuff.
How many seasons of Full Custom Garage were filmed here, you think? 4?
4 maybe, yeah.
And that's one thing that's really nice is we'll definitely always have the Full Custom episodes to look at. Where did you get those skateboards?
Well, they're all gifts. This one came from a fella at that car show in Nevada. It's Gilbert, great artist and pinstriper. A lot of stuff.
Ian has some big plans for Frank. Frank, what are your plans for Frank, Ian?
Oh, I thought I'd give him a few drinks, take him out of the town, lighten up. He's been kind of on the shelf for years now, so give him a little vacation.
He's going to be the overlord of the new shop.
So it's weird. A lot of things came with this workshop. This whole set of old school fishing lures was just in a box here. I don't know, maybe you could see them while we were filming, but there's so much stuff just in a box. Look at this cool vise. That was here. Bench mount thing. It's old school.
This clock is very cool.
Yeah, it was a gift from a friend. She was moving and she was like, I'm going to break this thing.
Oh wow, I never noticed that up there.
Yeah, they had all these old fixtures. Look over here. This is interesting. Probably something nobody's seen unless you've been here. I didn't do this. This was done. So that old tractor that used to be in the front yard, I think these are the valves from it. They made little hangers. So
Oh, wow.
intake and exhaust valves. Somebody did that. This is an interesting story. This one goes back 20 years. The original DVD. The original Roadster pickup from Back from the Dead. Remember how I made the tailgate on the back of that? What people didn't know the backstory was, if you look at the very first scene where we find the body next to the shipping container in the weeds, you'll see the tailgate from the truck. We pick it up and the tailgate falls over. We go on filming, go about our day. Somebody steals the tailgate by the end of the day. It's gone. This was on the roadside, San Fernando Valley. So we got this one from the swap meet, but it's fiberglass. So we used this for a second, and then I ended up making it. So I was like, I'm not putting a piece of fiberglass on that car.
Oh wow.
So, true story.
Where did that anchor come from?
My crazy ex-girlfriend. She had a pretty good taste in things.
Wait, you had an ex-girlfriend.
Everyone's got a past.
What were you saying though?
That's where Frank came from.
Oh, really? She really did have like good
She knew how to
taste and
fix
stuff.
yeah.
She actually, fun fact, Ian was going to be on YouTube a long time ago because she knew all about YouTube 20 plus years ago. But never happened.
Little fun fact.
And then who gave you that sign?
The guy who helped us with the roof. He's a sign maker too. Thanks, Joe.
Jim gave you that?
Joe.
Joe?
So he actually made one with the number of our street on it also, but we threw that out.
Yeah, even though it was all over the internet and somebody
Yeah.
had pinned our address.
No, he's a pine board, and he carves this. This is not router. This is hand laid out and carved with a little chisel. Then he stains the back.
And you're definitely going to hang that up at the new shop, I hope.
Yeah.
That sign is rad.
This street light. Shout out to, you've heard the name before, Roy Leroy.
Roy Leroy!
This is in his son Tenny's bedroom. He's like, hey man, I'm moving. You want this thing? It's like, yeah, I want that. So many things. If you're watching, you probably know who gave what.
Mm-hmm.
All the things. This is the tailgate off of the Culligan water truck that was Big Boris in one of the videos. And this is actually the table. A lot of people have asked that. The table is Big Boris's chassis. So these two are going to travel in a pair.
Wow.
It's heavy. And I really tried to make it a point to not get too cluttered. But here we are. Not too cluttered, but we got stuff. These treasures are going to get wrapped. This was here.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's cool.
That was here.
Yeah, let's take, I'd like to take this.
Yeah. Also, with older houses like this, little glass knobs are everywhere. So we're going to take all them. This is a cool sign. If you've heard of Itchy, Tommy Itchy Otis, pinstriper, sign painter, hot rod builder, all the things. Cool cat. I traded him this. He made one of those old-fashioned like Italian vendor hot dog carts you'll see in the park in the summer. So he made one of those for his pinstriping gear. All I got out of that was a piece of artwork.
It's a pretty cool piece of artwork.
This is our friend Downtown Ginger Brown. Ridge Crest Ginger Brown. Inyo Kern Ginger Brown. That was my birthday present. This is from the engine in the caddy rack. The 5.0 Ho. Story behind these too. That's cool. They don't make them in fabric anymore, I don't think. That was here.
That was here as well?
Seen, but it looks like our flag on the front of the house.
Oh gosh, I'm not even showing it. The full custom.
The mind of full custom Ian. Like mind blown.
I've never seen those, noticed those before.
Yeah.
Or noticed that.
A lot going on here. that?
J Money Makes.
J Money Makes. Crazy Flake.
Mm-hmm.
On top. Look at this. A guy made these awesome things. It's little remembrances of Jude and Lil. And I got paint on it.
Oh no.
In my haste. That's cool, right?
The other one we left at the temple at Burning Man last year, I believe.
It's done by a great artist. You may have seen him on TV. And then all these things. People send me so much cool stuff. This little bug made out of a Coke can. And you know the Johnny Cash song, One Piece at a Time?
Mm-hmm.
Psycho Billy Cadillac.
I love that thing. It's so neat.
It's the One Piece at a Time car with a trailer. The roof can, it needs to be dusted off. Thanks, Howard. I know you wrote me a couple times. Hey, where's the Psycho Billy Cadillac? It's been up there collecting dust so it doesn't get hurt. This
Roger Nitty.
Rad. Anybody can get those. You can get those anywhere.
Limited edition. You should have got them when we had them.
These.
Ooh.
What are they? The Dogu?
I think so.
So these things are all over the desert. There's a fella in Lancaster, and there's all these different characters. We thought that they were like voodoo dolls or something, because we were out in the desert in this weird location. There's a whole bunch of these little sculptures.
And there's like the king of the Dogus.
It's like a whole story.
It's a very, very interesting story.
This, super rad. Come on. Friend Dee Dee.
Deedster.
Not sure where that came from. It's cool though.
And if you guys aren't familiar with Rat Fink, it's a hot rod. What is it? Hot rod.
Who isn't familiar with that?
Some people aren't though. The whole Rat Fink, Ed Roth came up with the Rat Fink. There's a whole story. He was the anti-Mickey Mouse. And there's kind of like a whole like following of Rat Fink and Rat Fink artists.
Draw Daddy-o. I'm not sure who gave us this, but I mean, you gotta have it.
Aww.
Thanks, Sandra.
That was my dad's cowbell. He would shake that thing obnoxiously to wake us up.
Kelly gave us that. It showed up in the mail. He thought we needed a blowtorch. Was he wrong? No. Magda, the conscience.
Her and Frank, they got a thing going on. Whoa.
It's got kind of zombie vibes.
What's up, Magda?
So many comments too. It's like, why is that hanging upside down? Because we sleep hanging from the rafters. It reads home to me. This was here. Lucky Lager. It's old. I think Lucky Lager's still brewing, but
Not in bottles like that.
Not that old. This guy turned pro. He got his first pro model deck. Adam. He's like, hey man, I want to send you a board. I don't skate anymore. Thanks though.
You watch lots of videos on skateboarding.
Watch a lot of videos. That's what old guys do. This doesn't need any introduction. It's with a K. All you young kids. West Coast Customs. Oops. Well, that's pretty much the stuff off the walls. And we got 8 more totes to fill. We got all that stuff underneath. Carry you across the threshold, but that's a different relationship. I know, moving's not easy. That's where you're gonna be hanging out now. Gotta say, it's quite the spread. Wouldn't you agree?
Frank is ready to work. That's Ian's shop hand.
I've been moving some heavy metal. Got some of the major gear here. 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles. English wheel, sheet metal brake, engine hoist, slip roller, ring roller, anvil, Beverly shear, cars, tools. Kind of thinking how I want to arrange it. I'm not going to put in any airlines or electrical. The box is over there. I got this massive cord. I can get my welder clear across the 80 foot of this shop. So I was thinking between these doors, got a 16 foot workbench. That's the standard. So I was thinking about maybe just putting that right here out in the open. Work on both sides. We got to bring the engine hoist, put something on it. And then the cars, I'm just going to kind of arrange off of the wall, and we're going to do 4 at a time. No more pushing in and out. That's the whole plan. So each car is going to have its own little kit of parts that we're going to create these boxes on wheels. So maybe some shelves. Our camper is going to live over there in that corner. I think Frank is going to take the promontory position right up over the office as he does.
And then I'm decorating the office in mid-century modern, kind of like military NASA vibes. It'll be a cozy little spot. Ooh, that AC works beautifully.
Play button above the air conditioning.
Thank you, darlings. We're gonna get back to work.